That's nothing. Here now we have beautiful girls. You girls never been to the front before. Wonderful. You don't believe me? We will go now this afternoon and see. And in the town we have beautiful English girls. I am now in love with Miss Barclay. I will take you to call. I will probably marry Miss Barclay. I have to get washed and report. Doesn't anybody work now? Since you are gone, we have nothing but frostbites, chilblains, jaundice, gonorrhea, self-inflicted wounds, pneumonia, and hard and soft chancres. Every week, someone gets wounded by rock fragments. There are a few real wounded. Next week, the war starts again. Perhaps it starts again. They say so. Do you think I would do right to marry Miss Barclay? After the war, of course. Absolutely, I said, and poured the basin full of water. Tonight you will tell me everything, said Rinaldi. Now I must go back to sleep to be fresh and beautiful for Miss Barclay. I took off my tunic and shirt and washed in the cold water in the basin. While I rubbed myself with a towel, I looked around the room and out the window and at Rinaldi lying with his eyes closed on the bed. He was good-looking, was my age, and he came from Amalfi. He loved being a surgeon, and we were great friends. While I was looking at him, he opened his eyes. Have you any money? Yes. Loan me 50 lira. I dried my hands and took out my pocketbook from the inside of my tunic hanging on the wall. Rinaldi took the note, folded it without rising from the bed, and slid it in his mustard